All right, well, sup, everybody? Welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we're going to be talking about Fang, and we're going to be talking about all the spoilers that we got today. We got several very interesting cards today. We also released the Card Guy spoiler today as well. If you haven't watched that, that's I put a lot of work into that video. I thought it's pretty funny. Uh, you can go watch that on the channel. But we have Kabuto of Imperial Authority. We have Hunt's End, Sharpened Senses. There's a lot of things that we are going to need to talk about. And yeah, so glad to see you guys here. Well, I'm also going to reward you guys for being here on time. We have something a little bit special that we're going to do. So this afternoon, UPS knocks on my door and they're like, "Hey, we got something for you." I'm like, "Really?" And ta-da! We have this. Now, you may have seen other content creators showing off this box. So this is I think LSS literally has like thousands of these. They just keep it in a room, and then when they have to send things out to people, it always comes in this box. But yeah, we have a UPS Express box from LSS that we're gonna open right now on stream. I had enough discipline to not open it for 6 hours, so yeah. All right, let's open this, see what we got, and then we'll start talking about Fang and all that other good stuff. So now it appears this time. I guess I don't need these for now. We'll just put those there. All right, so yeah, I can hear myself much better when I don't have those on. All right, so this box doesn't have tape on it this time, so that's a little bit different. Let's see. Careful not to dox myself. Nah, I've been holding it this way for a reason. Unless you can see the reflection on my glasses or something. All right. Okay, this is not an easy box to be open. Yeah, there we go. All right. Ooh. Okay. All right. Not too heavy to be frank. It was like half a kilogram. So I think that's like 0.8 pounds or something like that. Okay. Or no, it's less than that because a kilo's heavier. Okay. Okay, we have this, and okay, everything is in one bag. Okay, I can feel there is something inside of here, so we will cut this top open here. Let's see. Definitely a playmat in here. No shit, you can tell already. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We'll throw that bag over there. All right, and I also feel a card as well. Oh. Okay, well, we'll put the card over there for now. All right, so. Ooh. All right. All right. That's pretty sick. It's pretty nice. Got a Fang Hero Art playmat. Pretty cool. We'll probably put this up on the wall. Because these always have a sentimental meaning to me. So we have a Fang playmat. Put that over there. And oh, okay, we have two cards in here. Hold on, what? One of these cards I don't think you guys have seen before. What? Huh. Okay, well, we'll take both of them out there. Let's find a sleeve for them. I'll use this one. This one here. Okay, so put that one in that sleeve, put this one in this sleeve. Okay, so as you guys may have seen earlier today, we released this card. This is the Kabuto of Imperial Authority. This is a full art cold foil. So they come in full art and they come in cold foil, which is pretty cool. So I don't have to scramble for this for Memphis, which is nice. Thank you, LSS, for sending this to me. It's always a great pleasure and a great honor to be part of the spoiler program. So we have this, but we also have another card. I'm pretty sure you guys have not seen this card. Huh. Are players only going to be able to get the playmats from event wins now? I'm not sure. I think the Fang playmat may come in the art. Well, I thought the RTN promo was the Arachne, like one of the 6 Arachnes. Okay. All right. Let's show you guys this card. This is, well, I'll read it to you, then I'll show it to you. So this is Imperial Seal of Command. It's a 0-cost generic action item that's legendary. So you can only have one of this Imperial Seal of Command. Action, destroy this. Defense reaction cards can't be played this turn. If you are royal, the next time you hit a hero, destroy all cards in their arsenal. Go again. So this is a... Ooh, try to get this lined up for you guys. So this is a cold foil promo. I don't believe I've seen this card previewed before. Somebody's mentioning it in the chat though, the command card, yeah. So this is apparently, it's kind of like Command and Conquer. Defense reaction cards can't be played this turn, so that's the whole turn. If you're royal, the next time you hit a hero, so that doesn't mean with a weapon, it just means hit. Destroy all cards in their arsenal. So it takes an action point to play this. And then you can have this on the field. Is it the greatest card? I don't know. But this promo looks pretty sick. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, this is there's like looks like there's a statue of a dragon in the middle. And then like 2 fire pits on the side. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Well, thank you, LSS, for sending all those things to me. It's a great honor. Okay. Pretty cool. All right, let's chit chat a little bit about the Warriors and Fang and all that. Now, Uber Shouts and AGE have not released their spoilers. I know that both of them are on the West Coast. You know, both of them are in the Los Angeles area. I hope everybody in Los Angeles is doing well and is being safe. Let's go over here. Let's see if I can do this right. All right. Okay. 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 All right. So, contract defanged the dragon. Yuki, my team. M&R cast, which is now Roger that. Mercy, who got 2nd at Worlds. Mansant, you guys know him from Savage Feats and, you know, Levia. And Fabric all released their spoilers, which are Hunt's End, Sharpened Senses, Drop of Dragon's Blood, Affirm Loyalty, Kabuto of Imperial Authority, and Exposed. But these guys didn't release their spoilers yet, so I'm a little sad. If they do drop the spoilers during the stream, please let me know. So yeah, let's chit chat about the spoilers. So we had some like ninja focused stuff on day 1. They also released the primer recently, so there's a decent amount of cards to take a look at. Let's see. So I like to use let's see, where is that guy's? Wasn't there a... Hold on. I might be going crazy. Okay, here we go. This one. Let me control. Paste this. Okay, so this is the spoiler tracker. So let's see if we can deduce a couple things. So let's see here. Okay. Ah, yeah, it would be right here. That's the link. So if you guys want to get the link to this Google Drive spreadsheet, you go to Fabry under spoilers, the hunted, and then it's right here on the side. Okay, so we could deduce a couple things. This is obviously the fabled. I'm not going to talk much about the assassin or the ninja cards. They look cool. Somebody will break that deck. I think the ninja deck actually, I might be playing a little bit of ninja. I do enjoy ninja and mech as my off classes, so that should be pretty cool. All right, but let's talk about Fang. So 95 to 97, I presume this is the last ninja common. So we have the hero, the young hero, the token weapon. So what this kind of indicates to me is that there probably is not going to be like a majestic version of this, right? So they were messing around. They were messing around with majestic weapons, and that kind of messed with draft. So I think they basically eliminated that. So if you guys remember Voltaire, Raiden, Luminaris, Winter's Whale, Duskbane, things like that, I don't think we're going to have that. So most builds are probably going to utilize 2x Obsidian Fire Vein. There could be a argument for using Quicksilver Dagger, but it's not Draconic, and the price for having non-Draconic cards is quite high in this deck. So we have two Majestics. I think both of these are kind of an auto 3 of. They're just the power cards in the deck. We will do a live build on this pretty soon. So, or as soon as I run through the set, we're going to do a live build, kind of figure out what the core would look like. Obviously, we don't have the full set, but I'm going to break it down for you. So we have Affirm, Loyalty, Endear Devotion. Very likely we have, let's see, we have one more rare right there. So this is probably like Declare Ambition or something like that, right? So 105 is another rare. If I had to guess, it's a 2 cost. Target dagger gets +4. If you control 2 or more, create a fealty, something like that. Because if you look at the old cycles, they would, like, because this is a Draconic card, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like every Draconic card is literally red, right? Like, we don't get non-red cards until we go to the Ninja or the Warrior cards. So this almost certainly is red, but it costs 2. Okay? Then we have, looks like we got 9 cards from 106 to 114. These are going to be probably 3 types of commons. Although, no, that's not right, because they're all red. So this is 9 different commons, which sounds like a lot. All right, let's catch up with chat a little bit, because this is going to be a back and forth discussion here, because you guys might realize things that I don't realize. Okay. Is this considered an official card reveal? I don't know. That's the first time I've seen Imperial Seal of Command. So, what do we think of Sharpened Senses? So I've made a video on Kabuto. I've made a video on Provoke. I've made a video on Warcry Balana. I will probably make a video on Jagged Edge, the impact of Jagged Edge, and the impact of Sharpened Senses. We'll definitely talk about this card in a second. What do we... Leslie's was Provoke. They spoiled it early on accident. Oh, no! Okay. So, oh, that was really early then. Oops. I wonder if both heroes are going to want Flame Scale. I don't know how much pitching we're going to be doing. I don't even know if, like, are we going to be building mono red, run Tome of Imperial Flame? Are we going to be running kind of like a standard-ish warrior deck with like 15 blues? I don't know. Tell the masses that proclaim vengeance is good. We'll get to all these down here, but cards that don't have blocking value have to be really good. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to mark and to generate fealty, so we'll see. We also don't know like what the expected or the preferred game length of Fang games is going to be, so we'll kind of find that out. Maybe it's a spec. Syndra has a rare spec too. Ah, okay, yeah. So Burning, is it Burning Blade Dance that's a spec? No. She has a legendary. So it might be, yeah. It could be like, yeah, 59 and 60 could correspond to Affirm Loyalty and Dear Devotion. So 105 could be a legendary. Like legendary, not rarity, but the other legendary. God, that's so confusing. Okay. So 105 is probably, if we're kind of looking at the ninja one. So this one, 105, is probably a legendary. And then these are likely, because we released Kabuto of Imperial Authority was 115. We have 9 cards, which is a good amount of cards. 9 commons that are Draconic Warrior. And this is really the key. These 9 cards actually tell us a lot. So it's actually interesting because this is a Draconic set. We don't have the normal red, yellow, blue. We're gonna probably have 9 different types of Draconic Warrior cards. And then we'll go down to the Warrior cards. Funny thing is, seems like we have one more card than Draconic Ninja. Well, I mean, Draconic Ninja literally had all the support from Uprising, so if they tilted it slightly towards Fang, that would be okay. I just started in October, so this is my first set release, and I'm very excited for Fang. I've been manning Kasai and just now getting into the point of winning games. Congratulations. Yes, Flesh and Blood is a very hard game. Getting to the point where you can get wins is a big milestone. Congratulations. There are full cycles of Draconic Ninja cards. Might just be 3 cards. Full cycles of Draconic Ninja cards. I do not see full cycles of Draconic Ninja cards. I see full cycles of Ninja cards. I thought literally every Draconic card is red, right? Which one is it? It's down here. Yeah. Literally every Draconic card is red. Right? Yeah. Literally everyone. So I don't think there's going to be cycles like red, yellow, blue. That just wouldn't make sense. Okay. Anyways. So generally the legendary indicates the start of a new section. It is possible that maybe these are I don't even know. Maybe, yeah, it's hard to say. Maybe these are. So if we go back to heavy hitters, this would be like Goblet, kind of like a Goblet equivalent. So maybe these are like Royal Warrior or something like that could be there. I don't know. All right, looks like we have all 3 of our Majestics for Warrior as well. So Jagged Edge, Provoke, Sharpened Senses. These are the Majestics from the set. And then we have probably 2 rares, right? Because 119 to 124. This is enough for 2 rares. Now, interestingly enough, this is 125. This is 126. This is 127. Does anybody know why? Did they just mess this up? This is 126. This is 125. So I presume this is just a mix-up. So 2 rares there. These 2 rares, I'm going to guess, are very similar to the Draconic rares. They're going to say, if it is Draconic, get some bonus. So we can look at the Ninja rares to kind of see how the Warrior rares are likely to be. So Art of the Dragon Claw. It's Breaking Point, CNC together. Dragon Power when it attacks if it's Draconic. So probably a payoff for fealty, right? So that's likely what these cards are. Okay, then we have a bunch of commons, Warrior commons. 128 to 139 is 12 cards. So that would be these right here. And then we're going to go to the Draconic section starting from 143 potentially. So 143 would start here. And obviously the Majestics, both of these are really, really good in Fang. We're probably going to be playing both of these. This is obviously limited fodder. Drop of Dragon's Blood that was spoiled today, I think from Mansat. This is pretty cool. Yeah, allows you to pitch a card, refresh the card in your hand. It's also an instant, which means you can play it in the reaction step, which is quite nice. So we'll definitely be putting that in our Fang deck. There are blue Dromai cards. There are blue 5 cards. Oh, yeah, you're right. You are right. Yeah. Yeah. You were right. You were right. I remember that. So back in Uprising, there was the yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. They're here. Oh no. I'm so silly. Okay. Yeah. So like there's literally like blue, red, and renegade. Okay. Fair. Okay, so then these could be cycles. Okay. These could be just 3 cards, 3 cycles, because there's 9 cards here. Okay. My bad, chat. My bad. I'm not sure. Syndra has much less intrinsic payoff for making cards Draconic than Fang does, and it's how Fang gives his weapons go again. Yeah, there might be fewer outlets for Fang to use fealty, because I think where's the fealty token? Because Draconic Ninja had a set of support already, LSS designed Fang to rely heavily on the Warrior card pool, which means breaking fealty tokens to make Iron Song Response red or Blade Flurry red. So, yeah. Okay. So, another thing is that we can also look at his hero ability and kind of these are his signature weapons, right? So, you can kind of extrapolate this as all your reactions get +1. So that's pretty nice. So I think that's kind of where we're going to start, is try to extract value from. So there's basically 2 things we have to solve, right? We have to get 3 fealty tokens, and then we have to extract value from not having to pitch for our Obsidian Fire Veins, and get extra value from dynamos and our attack reactions. I think that is the general overarching idea of Fang as I see it right now. So we'll see how it goes. The dots show what colors they come in. My bad. Yeah, it used to be different. They used to have, it used to be displayed like this. You know, tag the target, tag the target, tag the target. The rare warrior cards could be if you control so many fealty, you get the bonus. Syndra's thing seems to be having the card to be draconic. Fang's thing seems to be controlling fealty. Yeah, okay, that's a really good theory, Ian. Yeah, I think Fang is going to try to get to 3 fealty ASAP. So Sigil Solace is a huge sleeper card. Yes, Sigil Solace is an amazing card because that's 4 value. It's more than 4 value, guys. It's 4 value. Go again. So yeah, we're definitely. You know what? Let's just start building a deck because, I guess I should let me talk about Sharpened Senses a little bit. Then we'll build a deck, right? Because somebody did ask specifically about this card. Yeah. Okay. So I will probably make a video on this card. I haven't really thought too heavily about this card. I wanted my raw thoughts for the stream. So let's kind of run through it hero by hero. So let's start with OG Dawnblade Dory. One thing I'd like to note, this card is worded in a very particular manner. Okay. Compare this card and this card, okay? Unsheath says, when this attacks, if its power is greater than twice its base. This says, if their power is greater than twice their base. That is a huge difference, guys. That is a huge difference. This card requires another card, assuming you're swinging a 3-power weapon, to turn it on. So any 2-power sword, you're fine, right? But this does not give Dawnblade go again unless you have a Dawnblade counter or you pair it with something like Supremacy or Iron Song Determination or something like that, right? So it's worded very differently. Maybe this is a thematic thing. It's like, okay. See, it says weapon attack as well. It doesn't say dagger, so I'm not exactly sure. I think this is just them realizing they messed this up. So, and this one gives the next sword attack. This one says your weapon attacks. This lasts the whole turn. Now, okay, so let's break it down by hero. So I'm just gonna rant a little bit. Let's see. So Dawnblade Dory. Is this viable in Dawnblade Dory? You generally don't want to stack your deck with too many yellows. We already have a lot of yellows in Dawnblade Dory. If you don't get a second attack, then this is a you know what I'm thinking? Because it says at the beginning of your end phase, destroy this. This might be, there might be some aura matters type of design for Fang, right? Because he has agility stance, flurry stance, power stance. There's a possibility that says there could be a card like a 1 cost 5, and then it's like this gets discounted by how many auras you have or something like that, right? Because this is really weird, right? For it to be an aura that you destroy at the end of the phase. This could have just been a non-attack action, right? So, I don't know. All right, so I don't think this card is very good in Dawnblade Dory. Greater than twice the base is hard to get unless this is paired with another card. Hatchets. I mean, you could Blade Flurry this. That's out for blood this. You don't really play many pumps on the first attack, so probably mid in Dory. Merciless Battle Axe, oh no. Sharpened Senses plus Sworn Vengeance equals Warrior's Valor at home. You are right. As natural Gogan, not on hit Gogan though. They might be giving more auras to the other classes so that aura hate feels better to include. Could be, yeah. There was a cut through the facade as a majestic in Rosetta, so that makes a lot of sense. If they stayed permanently, that would be incredible for Dirk. Obviously, this guy had to stay permanently. That would be too broken. Swap Warriors Valor slot, the yellow Warriors Valor slot. Maybe I don't know. I'll mess around with it in Dory, but I don't see it right now. Bolton. Hmm. So this. Okay, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. The Lumina combo got destroyed by this card. But assuming against all the other heroes, you can use this as, so normally you would pitch into Gallantry Gold. This is even better. So on your combo turn, if your pitch card is Sharpened Senses, you just play it out. Then you get effectively 5 extra soul. Okay. It's a yellow, which is good for Bolton. This also may enable that style that I was talking about with heavy generic focus that utilizes Blade Flurry, Blade Runner, Glint, Valiant Dynamos, Iron Song Versus, stuff like that. There was a Bolton deck that I played several seasons ago that was basically playing as Kasai, and you could kind of stumble into a combo. So this could actually work in that deck. In a traditional Raiden deck, I mean, this is not the greatest of the traditional Raiden deck because it just, unless you're playing a Lumina turn. So, okay, so that's Bolton. Kasai does like to play front pump, so this could be decent. It's a yellow, which is good for Kasai. So I think it's good in Kasai. She also attacks with 2 weapons, so that makes, this gives her 2 damage and go again, which is good enough on a yellow, I think. Does need to be paired with other cards. That's the issue, because this card by itself does not give this Centauri Saber or Hot Streak go again. All right, in Olympia, I mean, Olympia typically buffs his second attack with the wager, so it may be hard to get this online. Like cards like Slice and Dice aren't going to cut it because it has to be greater than twice its base. So that means you would have to rely on your attack reactions, or you'd have to. You know what? Hold on. I take this back for Dory. I keep on thinking about Unsheathed. You could pump this in the reaction step. Okay. Okay. And this causes the Dawnblade to come in. Okay, this is a well-designed card. Okay, LSS, I see you. I see you. I see you. You designed this card for every warrior. Good job. Whoever designed this card, good job. Good job. Huh. Right. You don't need this to have go so it works with Kasai and Olympia dual wield because they can attack react to give this go again. Okay, yep. Yep. Okay. So good in Olympia. And is this gonna be good in Fang? I mean, not a draconic card. You can't play it at reaction speed. I mean, it probably combos well with other non-attack actions like this. So, sure, okay. This is a good card. I think if you're a warrior player, you actually need a play set of all of these cards. So, yeah. If you look back at heavy hitters, there were also 3 Majestics from that set. Commanding Performance, Shift the Tide of Battle, and Blade Flurry. And they were... Obviously, Blade Flurry saw the most play. Shift the Tide of Battle was okay in certain decks. Commanding Performance also okay in certain decks. But this time, I think you may need to get all of these. I think you may need a 3 of Jagged Edge, a 3 of Provoke. Not in Bolton, though. The Sharpened Senses, I think, is also going to be a 3 of. So. Just Blade Flurry everything. Yeah, that's our solution, guys. Everything combos with Blade Flurry if you try hard enough. You get Go Again off Iron Song response with that. Yep, exactly. Olympia needs 3 Kabutos for sure. I don't know about 3 Kabutos. I could see him using a Galea and a Kabuto. Why not? Okay. Cool. I guess that's all of the cards that we need to talk about now. Let's build a deck. Third set in a row. A bunch of heroes get equipment. That was Bolton. Poor Bolton. Gauntlet of Iron Will was decent. What was the other one? Stonewall Gauntlet. Stonewall Gauntlet and now Kabuto. You talk about the new D-React. Sure. This card, depending on the speed of Fang, is going to be a 3 of if he's aggressive and a 2 of if he's not. Because the way you can obviously not have 4 cards, you would never have 1 card in your deck or 1 of this in your deck. The question is, how fast do you want to draw an extra card? Now, in Draconic decks, drawing a card is probably going to be pretty good, right? You're not going to draw blue Precision Press. Stonewall, Face Purgatory. Yes, Face Purgatory is also pretty good. Although, to be fair, Metal, I mean, Bolton wasn't going up to 8 that often, right? Just run Call to the Grave, get it turn 0 free value. I'm going to be very surprised if either of the Draconic heroes run Call to the Grave, but yeah. This art is sick. This art's probably going to become a playmat or something. Just got here. Did we figure out if Fang is better than Kasai? We are working on it. We're going to build a Fang shell right now and then try to figure things out. What's up, Andy? Nice to see you here. Thank you for the kind words. All right, let's make a deck. Now, I have not really thought about this. I did want to go into this with a fresh perspective. I didn't really want this to be... See, one of the things about deck building is that if you look at somebody else's deck and it makes some sense, you're very likely to copy a lot of things rather than starting from like some innovation. Now, the thing about Fang is that I think a lot of the deck builds itself. Like, obviously, we're going to put the Draconic Majestics in there, right? So, all right, first things first. Let's get our Kabuto for theme. We're going to put the Obsidian Fire Veins in our deck. We're going to put the Quicksilver Dagger in the maybe, because maybe there's a world we play it. Iron Song Versus only works on swords, so we have to run Brave Forge Bracers. We're obviously going to be running Dynamos, I think. Yeah, I don't see why would ever want Refraction Bolters. So where's Brave Forge Bracers? Right here. Okay. I wonder if there's any world where he runs a dagger and a shield. Probably not. There could be a world. Let's put this in the maybe board. Very likely not, but you never know. Okay. All right, let's make this bigger. Oh no, that's too big. Let's go like this. Okay. All right, for the chess piece, what are you guys thinking about the chess piece? Are we Tunic gamers? Are we probably not Grains gamers? Are we Flame Scale Furnace great gamers? I don't know. Are we seeing a bit of an uptick in graveyard interaction that draws cards? Are we? I don't know. Josh, I'm so sad. Bolton is the Warrior Mirror guaranteed now? Yeah, it's gonna be rough when your warrior opponent can extract 7 value on your V or Lumina turns. Ugh. And the bad thing is that, see, normally when I was playing Bolton, I would combo the warriors. Now you can't do that. So I don't know. There might need to be like a whole revolution in Bolton deck building if warriors become popular. Now, by warriors, I mean Dory, Kasai, and Fang, because Bolton and Olympia are probably not running this. Since fealty works with the gem, can we build Furnace first? Grains, flame scale, furnace, tunic, furnace. Oh man, everybody. Grains is goated. It lets you filter when you have fealty and draw bad hands. Brave Forge requires you to close the chain. Deck cost eventually doesn't need tunic with deck does not need tunic with 3 fealty, yes. Grains should be considered. Fang will be running blues. Furnace gamers. So LSS has to stop being scared of printing 0 for 3 take flight. I agree. 0 cost take flight would be very, very beneficial. All right, so it looks like we're kind of mixed. Let's go with Grains. We'll go with let's go with Furnace, and we'll also go with Tunic. We'll put all of them in, and we'll figure this out later. All right, so we have 3 chess pieces. I think the arms is pretty locked. Maybe we run Gallantry Gold. Maybe. If we're like a combo deck, there could be a world. We'll put it here just so we don't forget about it. Yeah, helmet again. Maybe we're running Skullcap. Probably not. Maybe we're running Crown of Providence. Probably not. Maybe we're running Balance of Justice, but probably not. But we'll put them all down here just so we can think about them. Oh, maybe board. So we have 3 helmets in the maybe board. Furnace is horrible. I tell you as an old Dromai player. All right, let's look at this card a little bit. So we have to pitch a card, gain a resource for each red card in your pitch zone. So this is only good with Tome of Imperial Flame, I think, right? It only works in a full red line deck, and if I had to guess, we're not going to be a full red line deck, which means we're probably not playing Tome of the Imperial Flame, which means this is probably not good. I kind of like the Grains. Oops, why did I remove it? my gut says Grains is probably the best, but well, we'll kind of figure it out. I probably have Furnace and Grains in the deck to start, and I could see Grains having use in each matchup, or making multiple fealties might be more difficult, and you want to mimic the power. You can run the Flame and Phoenix combo. Right. We are able to run a Phoenix Flame. That is a legal card that we can have in our deck. I do not think any of these cards are particularly good. Yeah. None. I don't think any of these cards really fit with Fang's playstyle. Unless I'm missing something. Furnace is pretty good. If he can reveal, he can make ash. What do we have? A Draconic Illusionist Warrior? Oh boy. Is this sword real? Is this Fire Vein real? Who knows? Maybe Skull Cap, and maybe Fortress for chest. That's another consideration, yeah. Because if we're a red line deck, or mostly red line, we don't really want to be pitching. So sure, we'll put that in the maybe. I do agree with Metal. This is likely going to be a Grains deck. I was serious about Call to the Grave as a random blue for the D-React play. Oh, you mean the attack react play to give your weapon go again? But you'd have to burn a fealty on it. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Flame Call makes it run 2. Okay. Can we go over all the cards that care about you being royal? Sure. There's not many. Tome of the Imperial Flame is the first one. And then there's several cards from Dynasty. I don't... Well, there's actually a fourth, right? This one. Imperial Seal of Command, Imperial Edict, Imperial Ledger, Imperial Warhorn. This did see play back in the day in a very degenerate way. Oldhim would recycle this to destroy all the frost hexes in Icelander. Dark days back then. Furnace requires playing a red card and pitching at least 2 red cards. Pitching 2 red cards for 3 resources total is not worth it if you're not making ash. That is succinctly put, Victor. Sure. Let's add this to the maybe. Let's add this to the maybe. Let's just stick with this. This is likely the loadout for Fang. All right. So, Draconic Warrior cards. Okay, so obviously we're running Hunts End. Obviously we're playing Long Whiskers of Loyalty. These are the Majestics in our Talent Plus class. You just run them. It's like, I wanted to use a Bolton example, but that might be bad because you don't always run them. Like Beacon of Victory. Lumina Ascension. Obviously you run those, but Bolting Blade sometimes you don't run as a 3-of. Okay. So Imperial Seal is legit. Imperial Seal of Command. Defense reactions cannot be played this turn. If you are royal, the next time you hit a hero, destroy all the cards in their arsenal. The issue is that this is an item that does not have go again. So, I don't think so. Yeah. Hey, Josh, glad to see you're doing some early stuff for Fang already. Yep, thanks for watching. Blade Flurry says Metal. Yep, of course we're running good old Blade Flurry. All right, let's see. What are some other, like, obvious choices? Pretty sure these are both really important. So I'm going to add them. Obviously, we don't have all the cards. Hard to say, but very likely, because this just makes a fealty, right? We don't need to mark and then hit them. So I guess there's probably going to be 2 builds. There's going to be a build that marks and hits, and that's a slower build. And then there's the build that runs a lot of 2 blocks like this and just makes them. Now, people were joking that this is a 2 block because LSS wants you to not block with this card because it's so important. This doesn't even say on hit. It's just you get a fealty token. Cool. All right. We'll take it. Sigil of Solace. Yeah, we're going to add Sigil of Solace. I think that's a great addition. You have so much go again in Fang, though, it's easy to drop at the end of the turn. Ah. Okay. I don't think Imperial Seal of Command is even on Fabry. Nope. You guys got an early look at a card. Blaze Hedgehog, of course. Yeah, Blaze Hedgehog. You played another red card this turn, it gets go again. Seems good. Provoke. Yep, Provoke on the daggers is also strong. We may need to run Jagged Edge as well. E-Strike. I could see E-Strike being in this deck, but you don't really... if you just block with 2 cards, throw E-Strike, you're going to lose all your fealty tokens. So that might be a dilution of the deck, Mr. Blood. I don't know. Play 3 copies of Flurry Stance and Arsenal Sharpened Senses. Pop Gallantry for a 28 damage turn. Hold on, what is this? Getting Lumina flashbacks. Flurry Stance. Yeah, I always thought Fang would be like chip, 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 blow them up later. So Flurry Stance, you said. Gallantry Gold. Yeah, that's in the maybe board. Okay. Okay, so we pop Gallantry. All our stuff gets +1. We can attack an additional time with each dagger. And then we use the that new card. Sharpen Senses. And that would, because the power would be at 3, it would give them go again. So you get to... So the... Is that 28 damage? You can attack 4 times with the daggers. The base power is 3. 1 from the Fire Vein, 1 from Gallantry, 1 from Sharpened Senses. Am I missing something? 10 foot tall is red, just saying. Play for it is. Do we need Blade Runners in this deck? No, probably not. E-Strike can be Draconic in our deck, that is true. Forget generics. I'm also leaning towards ignoring generics as much as possible. If you build enough fealty, you could pop a fealty to Draconic E-Strike for 7 and pass. That's true. Drop of Blood for the Drakai. Oath of Steel. 4 times with each dagger. Oh. You're talking about playing this card 3 times. Okay. Okay. Breaking Point and Lava Burster Gas, yes. Uprising, also good. Oh my goodness, you guys give me too many cards. We're gonna... Okay, let's add some cards. Let's go to the Draconic stuff first. Okay, so Breaking Point, probably good. We'll put that in the maybe board. I don't know if we're gonna be going 4 wide. That feels more like a ninja thing to go 4 wide. Burn Away, no thank you. We're not dealing with Phoenix Lights. Is this card good? Blood of the Drakai? Probably not, right? I said it was totally realistic. I never lie. Yeah. Drop of Dragon's Blood. I think this card's good. It's a legendary. We're going to add that. Flameborn Retribution. No, thank you. Flame Call Awakening. No, thank you. For the Drakai, this is Red Illuminate. I think we probably play this. For the Emperor, for the Realm, maybe. We'll put them in the maybe board. Why not? I have a feeling these are more for limited, but we'll see. Inflame, no. Lava Burst. I don't know. I feel like this is more for ninjas, but we'll put in the maybe. Liquefy. Oh my god, this card, guys. This card. This card's probably bad. Costs 1. Has to be played at the 4th chain link. Has 2 block. Yeah. This card's pretty cool. Gem is good. You're talking about Blood of the Jakai? How many Draconic cards are we gonna play per turn? I thought we were attacking with our weapons. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Loyalty Beyond the Grave. So again, like I said, probably a 2 of in the slower decks, 3 of in the more aggressive decks. We'll just add 3 for now. Because I think it's easier to build an aggressive deck than to build a mid-range deck. Oath of Loyalty sounds great to me. 4 go again. We'll put that in our deck. Proclaim Vengeance. There probably is a better version of this as a warrior. We'll put in the maybe board. Searing Touch. There's really no need for this. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. Stoke the Flames. This card notoriously bad because it has to hit. Thaw. Not unless Jarl becomes meta. Tome of Firebrand is banned. Tome of Imperial Flame, I don't think we're playing. Uprising. Ooh. This card could be good. Possibly. I feel like too many things has to come together. This feels more like a ninja card. Remember that every Uprising card was built from the perspective of Phoenix Flames and ninjas and Ashwings attack, right? So I'm hesitant to use too many cards from Uprising. We have Blaze Headlong from Uprising, and that's it. Actually, we didn't take anything from Uprising. That's crazy. Realm is a popper. Has to be attack action. Yeah, for the gem, I think. Or does Uprising say attack action? Oh, Draconic attacks. Uprising is second gallantry. Uprising is a yes. That's a Cinder card. Interesting. Another reason to pull like Call to the Grave. Thaw Jarl Tech. Metal out here has a giant brain, guys. That's why he top 8'd the Battle Heart in Toronto. Okay, so Uprising would work if this is just a 0 for 4. Like, it doesn't... Uprising is a 5 card because of lore. That is true. Better to play Slice and Dice. Slice and Dice... Okay, so that's actually an interesting point, because certain cards reference swords, certain cards reference swords or daggers. So let's do a search for dagger. Alright. So, obviously, we're not going to play Precision Press. Jesus. Okay, so Puncture says sword or dagger. Now, this is a 1 cost 4 go again. This is probably good enough, right? I think Puncture probably makes it. Slice and Dice also probably good enough too. We'll put it in for now. Razor Reflex. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we going to play Snatch in our deck? If we do. Sworn Vengeance. This card looks great. Let's put that in. Obviously, we're not going to visit the Imperial Forge. Jesus. So one of the questions we're going to have to answer is, are the stances good or bad? And that's very hard to determine at the moment. Blue puncture might be good. Be built for flavor. I don't know about that. Time to visit the Imperial Forge. Guys, this ain't it. Uh, this ain't it. +5 and go again if we fealty it. Why do we need to fealty the puncture? Does that okay, we have to play a Draconic card. Okay. So maybe puncture's not as good as I think. The non-attack action activates Blaze Headlong. Yes, that's true. But that's not why we're gonna play this. Flurry Stance plus Uprising, Blue Vengeance. I'd rather have Slice and Dice than Power Stance a lot of the time. Sure. Blue Vengeance. What is Blue Vengeance? Ah. Okay. Ugh, this deck building is hard without the full set. Okay. Well, I think we have. How could we forget glint? We need some glint in this Quicksilver. Okay. Okay. All right. So this this is a start. So we have 2 gloves. I don't think we're gonna be a stance deck, but like I said, there could be an emphasis on auras in limited for Fang. So there could be a lot of aura support, so maybe that's a thing. Sounds to me like 10 foot tall is sounding better and better. I mean, keeping cards in your deck keeps you from fatigue. Oh, what a pile of cards. Need some blue glue. This is really a pile of cards. This is not a deck yet. And that's mainly because we don't have we're missing like literally all these things. Like, I really do think Fang needs like a lot more support than Syndra, because Syndra can pull upon all of the Draconic Ninja stuff from Uprising, whereas Fang literally needs to start from 0. So yeah, rough. Okay, do any of you guys in chat have a Fang deck? If you do, send me a message on Discord. I'll pull it up. We can take a look at it. So now that we've kind of built a deck, I'm okay looking at other decks now. Blue creates fealty reactions. Surely we run Breaking Point. Yeah, I put Breaking Point and Lava Burst in the side. I don't know if we're going to attack 4 times. I feel like Fang is more attack 3 times. Or just... He might be very, very weapon focused. Power Stance is pretty good. Do you want agility support? Might be needed, if not Draconic. I think we really want to play Draconic attack reactions or Draconic instances. I think is really important. Like, you look at his Majestics, right? Hunt's End, Draconic Warrior attack reaction. Long Whisker Loyalty. Now, this one does want you to attack with something at the start and then come in with Long Whisker Loyalty. I think this card really synergizes well with the one that says, yeah, Oath of Loyalty. So we can go Oath of Loyalty. Still going to need 2 attack reactions, though, to get max value. Because you really want to get all 3 modes from this card. So... Hunt's End turns on is a 1-card 8. That is correct. You get the dagger is 1, gets another 1 from playing an attack reaction, this Draconic, and it gets 4. So that's 6, and then you attack with the other dagger is 7, and then you Valiant Dynamo reset. That's 8. So if you have 3 fealty tokens, Hunt's End is amazing. It means you're going to be extracting a ton of value from your hands. I put a furnace list in general just to start. Okay, sure. Let's take a look at it. Okay, this is 350Z's deck. Running Blood of Jakai, E-Strike. E-Strike probably makes the deck, to be honest. This is one of the first cards you're probably blocking with, though. So you're actually using Phoenix Flames, huh? What happens when you don't have a Phoenix Flame left in your deck? Also, you have to pitch for this. I don't know. You're only playing 2 Hunt's End? This card seems like a really good 3 of. Same with this card. But you have to lean more heavily on Draconic. Of note, if you play Oath of Loyalty, you can't sigil. Proclaim Vengeance, there, like I said, there's probably going to be a version of this that's for warriors. It's better. So take it on the chin. Yeah, we probably run Sync Below. I don't know how we're A-being with 6 blues, but that's a start. What do I think of Oath of Steel? I think Oath of Steel is great if we're building a combo deck. I'm pretty sure there's a combo deck. Let me do the math. So let's do the math. Let's just make a new deck. So let's say we have a Gallantry Gold. Okay, we have 3 fealty tokens because we're gods. We have several stances. So I think agility stance is probably the worst one, right? Because we have that new yellow sharpen senses. Okay, so am I doing this combo right? Let me think. So we want to play 2 of these out. Like, how much damage do we realistically need to do? Are we trying to aim for like 15 off of no cards, like Blood on Our Hand style? Are we trying to aim for 30 like Bolton? Are we trying to OTK them? I don't think daggers can OTK. Let's try to brew a combo shell. With 3 fealty, swing twice, then 2 for 6 disruption would be pretty good. Yes. What do you think of Oath of Steel? Yeah, oh yeah. How did I forget Oath of Steel? We gotta put Oath of Steel. You know, when my friend said, "Hey, I think Oath is really good," the first thing I thought of was Oath of Steel. Now we have to differentiate between Oath of Loyalty, Oath of Steel. I think Fang runs 10 to 15 blues. Okay. So if we want to Oath of Steel, in order to break this card, we have to attack 3 times, right? So if we're attacking 1 time with each weapon, this is a 1 card 2. If we attack twice with each weapon, this is a 1 card 6. If we attack 3 times with each weapon, this is a 1 card 12. So we really need to attack 3 times, and the only way to attack an additional time is Flurry Stance. This one also works, but not on both. So literally it has to be Flurry Stance, right? Am I missing anything? It has to be these two cards. And we need Go Again, which uh we're not going to be playing a bajillion attack reacts to give this Go Again. So it has to be this card as well. So we need 2 Flurry Stances. And we need one of these cards in the arsenal. And then we have to draw the other one. That's so unrealistic. You have to put one of these in arsenal, draw these at the same time, play them, and then draw another. That's so unrealistic. That's so unrealistic. Okay, so combo deck Phi, I think, is a meme. At least with the information we're given. Am I missing anything, guys? You need to pitch the. Oh, you could pitch Phoenix Flame. Okay, yeah, I guess you could. If someone is already marked and you hit them with Long Whisker Loyalty, all 3 modes, do you get a fealty token and remark them? I think you can order the triggers. Simply draw 3 power stances, then on the following turn, play 3 Oath of Steel and 3 Long Whisker Loyalty, and you can do 86 damage. Chat Pos, I think, solved the game, guys. That's a lot of work to lose to come through now. Yeah, just pitch stack. Pitch stacking reds. I don't know if that's gonna work. Commanding Performance, Quicksilver Dagger. Commanding Performance. I'm not sure how much we're gonna want to pitch, right? I feel like in general we're gonna be running near everything is 0. We have some stuff that costs 1. That might be what Tunic is for. I don't know. There might be some sense in using the grains a little bit more aggressively if we're having a lot of 1-cost stuff. You need to try to get more swings with the daggers. Build around that. Well, we literally just tried to do more swings. Oh, you mean like not go all in on a combo, but just get a little bit extra value. I think you're probably right on that. We probably need to extract a little bit more value and then kind of go from there. Fatigue Fang with Furnace to pitch stack reds. Hard to fatigue people when you're not using all the cards on defense. Remember, you need to pitch for your daggers when you don't have fealty early game. Yeah, that's really important. I do think that's important. This deck is going to be a balancing act of a lot of things, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up 42-3-15. I could totally see us being 42-15-3. I think we also gonna need to put Sync Below in the deck. I also think That's All You Got is also probably pretty good because any red we draw is probably good. So I do like this card quite a bit, especially in decks where you're almost guaranteed to draw something good. So we'll put that down there. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's too much more brewing that we can do with Fang because we just do not have all the cards. However, I know some of the Bolton people are very sad these days or these hours because of Kabuto. So I'd like to show you guys a deck that somebody named. So when I first released this deck, somebody was like, "This Josh Lau is definitely on some drugs," and that's why it's named Josh Lau doing lines in a Denny's parking lot. But that is the meme name for the Valiant Dynamo's Bolton deck that's running Blade Flurry Blade Runner, and you're basically playing like Kasai with the daggers, and then oops, you could just accidentally combo people. So we might, I think we want to revisit this deck a little bit. So that's what we might do right now. Yeah, because I don't think we can make much more progress with this deck list because we just don't have enough cards. But it's interesting to see. I think we came to some conclusions. So the conclusion number one is that you're going to be pretty draconic focused. Conclusion number two is we're probably not going to be combo focused. And conclusion number three is we're probably going to need some blues before we turn our daggers on with the hero ability. So your Denny sounds a lot more exciting than my local one. Yeah. Is Lava Burst not a consideration? Lava Burst is down here. I'm gonna link this deck just so you guys can see. All right. Now, obviously, this is not done, so I wouldn't even attempt to play this on Talishar. It's not. It's nowhere near done. Goblet probably would be good, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. Probably. Of all the blues, this is probably one of the better ones. um, okay, so yeah. All right. So I think, well, you think Fang is blocking? I think he's. My bias here is going to show. I like to play warriors slightly more defensively than most people. But I think Fang may be the exception. Because if you're playing a lot of instances, which I think there's going to be quite a few, that means you're not blocking. As soon as you add like even 6 no blocks to your deck, you're already like a completely different deck. So, all right. Well, I think the conclusion we can kind of get is based on his Majestics. We're going to be pretty draconic heavy, and we're not going to be drawing from many of the uprising cards. I think this is literally the only one, and this might not even be good enough. If we don't care about getting the Chain Link 4, this card is not that great. So we're also going, maybe we might get Rupture cards that cost 0, similarly to Lava Burst, and then we could go with the right setup. We could go 4 wide with the daggers, then end with a Rupture card. So, all right. Well, what do you guys in chat want to do now? Because, so, do you guys want to take a look at the Syndra cards? Do you want me to update this Denny's deck? Or we want to play some games? What do you guys want to do? Lines in a Denny's parking lot. You want to get an update on the Bolton deck? Rip Bolton. Hey, come on. How many warriors have you played against recently, huh? Are we that prevalent? Look for a new Dory version. I don't know if her hero changes that much from just these 3 cards. I mean, you just add the provoke in. You add Jagged Edged. Play some games for fun. Play Olympia. Bolton Beaming Blade build all yellows. Oh god. Been playing Mono Raiden. I'd love to see a Sabres list. You know what? Your guys are kind of split. Let's just make a poll. All right. What do you want to do now? Look at Syndra's cards. Update the Denny Bolton list. Play some games on Talyar. Is there any other suggestions for what to do? All right, let's just start full. All right, please vote because I don't know what you guys want to do. I guess I haven't played my I haven't played this list for you guys publicly, have I? So this is the battle-hardened Atlanta list that I took. And I think this deck is actually quite decent. Now, if we were to let's make a copy of this. Oh, not that one. Okay, so this list is actually like quite complex. So let's see, what does the poll say? Look at Syndra cards, update Denny Bolted list, play games on Talishar. Okay, looks like games on Talishar is winning. Okay. Okay, so this list, so I think those of you who have looked at my worlds list, this is kind of reminiscent of this, but I did change the attack reaction package. So instead of running route and overpower, I relied heavily on these 1-cost ones. You see there's 3 out for blood, 3 puncture, 3 stroke of foresight. And yeah, it's relying heavily on, you know, depending on Dawnblade or Jubil, relying heavily on these unconditional attack reactions to basically push through the Dawnblade counters or push through the Jubil on hit. Obviously, Jagged Edge would slot very nicely into this deck. So let's update this list with some new cards. So I actually think this is probably the easiest one. We add in the Jagged Edge, and we probably take out the Iron Song response, to be honest. Now, you guys that are Dory experts may notice what the heck is going on. There's no Singing Steel Blade, no Twinning Blade, no Glistening, no Iron Song Determination. What's going on? Well, chaos is what's going on. All right, so I can remove an Oasis as well. This card didn't perform very well. Yeah, let's just remove all the Oasis. I don't want that. Let's add the new helmet. So now we have a choice. And then we're not going to run the sharpen card. We're not going to run this. We might run provoke though. But I don't think this deck list actually generates that much from provoke. But let's play it so we can have it. I guess we get rid of precision press. Mm. Yeah. We'll get rid of I guess we'll get rid of all 3 precision press. Why not? I don't know if we need this many shunts. Do we need shunts? I guess this works. This is okay. Okay, so this is, yeah. Jesus, this deck on Discord is crazy. You're talking about the one in general? As a new Bolton player, I've fallen in love with the moment in the game my opponents need to start blocking. Yes, that's the goal, Warrior. That's what you want to do. All right, so I think we'll just test out some of these new cards in this Dory deck list. Yeah, see how it goes. I don't know if all these games things are programmed. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I'll post this in chat for you guys. HNT115 is not supported. Sad. All right, Kabuto. Goodbye. Well, we'll add we'll add Crown of Providence then, just for now. All right, against Sakatsu, we're probably going to be playing. I don't actually have a tab for them. I guess this is an aggro race. Yeah, Skull Cap is fine. We're likely to be lower. I don't think we're playing CYB against them, so we're just running this. But we have 61 cards. We don't. Why do we have 61? Guess we don't want the sigil, probably. Yeah, we're running like this. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well. I guess we get to find out if Provoke is good or not. Also, we could just play this, and then see what he does. He probably has enough blocky cards to block this, though, is the issue. So let's just go... Let's just do this. Let's pitch this. We're going to glint, see if we can draw something good. All right. We're also testing our opponent, seeing how they react. So they ran 65, so likely they have some D-reacts. So what cards did Katsu get in the last set? Oh, he got a ton of cards. What am I talking about? All these... well, these are if they're draconic, if they mark. Got retrace the past. Okay, sure. No blocks from him. Sure. Take 6. I think we're not playing the Glint now. Okay, he let that hit. I'm wondering why he let that hit. Very weird. Okay, we'll take a Courage and a Vigor Arsenal Supremacy. Why not? All right. This hand looks good to me. We don't even need one of these cards, which is nice. Okay, we need one for this, one for this, one for this. That's 3, 4, and then swing again is 5. So I actually do need to keep both these cards. Ugh. Well, is what it is. He's not running MOM, so we can kind of disrespect the Kadachis. Do I want to let him tutor? I think it's okay. It's probably okay. This is an aggro race anyways. Rechase the pass is the main one? Yeah. Okay, Katsu first. If he plays Whelming, I'll just jam the armor. This hand is too nice to give up. Actually, we don't need all these cards because if we hit, we're going to draw from Supremacy. So actually what we could do, refresh the page because that Reverse Boots is huge. We actually can block with an armor plus, I guess, this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we have a Vigor token, so this is actually can all be played out. So we'll block. What's the worst this could be? Could be Retrace the Past, right? Okay, it's just going to Arsenal. Okay, sure. All right, so we'll just play everything out. Supremacy costs 1, Valor costs 1, Dawnblade costs 1, Puncture costs 1. In order to use Grains very effectively in the Dawnblade, you have to be fairly aggressive. That means you have to keep an extra card to burn into Grains to power the next few turns. All right, there's a world where he cannot block for 11, given his hand, or 12 if he uses his armor. So very likely this is going to hit. The Courage token coming in huge. $61 because you removed 2 red. Yes. You're right. Yeah, you're right, Hazel. All right, Katsu line's kind of complicated, so it looks like he's determining. Okay. Okay, so if he doesn't have a D-React, this is a blowout. If he does have a D-React, well, we get blown out. Looks like he does not have a D-React. Ooh, that's good for us. All right, obviously we're not going to blow boots. Do we want to make a Vigor or do we want to make a Courage token? Or on-hit Courage? I think the Vigor is more important. Because we're going to have a Dawnblade counter, and if we brick on the next turn, that'd be bad. There's also a world where he blocks with these plus a card. Looks like just going to take 5, sure. So we draw. We will not blow boots. Do we want to make a Vigor? No. I'd rather have the Valor in Arsenal. Okay. So I'm going to have to choose War. We have Glint at least, so that bails us out. We can't activate Iron Song versus. Okay, Warmongers. Warmongers is getting better and better and better against warriors, actually. So, all right. So I guess we're just going to swing. We're going to glint it. We're going to use these as our pumps. We'll probably stroke of foresight first, and then we can probably put this on the bottom. All right, so we'll push this forward. Or we could put this on the bottom, actually. It's nice. So we're very likely to get reprise. There we go. Okay, so let's... Oh. Yeah, undid. That's okay. Oh. Sure. All right, let's glint first so we have more information. I gotta provoke. All right, let's stroke pitching this shunt. Resolve the stroke of foresight. Okay. We put the provoke to the bottom. And I think we just say pass damage. If he has a D-react, then we can play this. Flick flack from hand. Sure. So now we have to respond with stroke. We can guarantee a blue, so let's put that on top. Pass priority. It's going to hit. No. So this is interesting. If we make a vigor, we can't surprise him with this. I think he's likely to double card block, so let's just make a vigor. Oh, he has a flick flack active, so even more reason to pitch the Iron Song response, because this wouldn't break through. Sure. That's fine. We preserve our counter. This hand's good. Do we play the Valor from Arsenal? Hand. I think we play it from hand. We have a Vigor token, so we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, so we don't actually need this card. So if we take the damage, we could burn into grains. If he throws his whole hand down, though, we get IP'd, so I think I like blocking this more. As you can see, the Vigor token is really important in those aggro matchups. All right. Somewhat likely he just lays his whole hand down. So we might just have to go into the next turn. Or not. Okay. Okay, sure. Do we make a vigor? I think we don't. There is some risk. This puncture basically ensures that we get the Dawnblade counter. All right, he's going to keep a 5-card hand, which means we need to be very on the ball on our defense. Although we are very far ahead, we could just race. So we'll see. We don't have a big pump here. Yeah. All right, we're likely to lose all our counters this turn. Let's just fate foreseen this. I'm not going to let the Katsu tutor. At least not at this early. Valor's good to have on the turn after this. Just keep the red Valor on top. Okay. The weakest of these is this. Ooh. What year is it, guys? What year is it? I'm personally hurt you didn't even discuss Hatchet Bolton on your warrior tier list recently. Hatchet Bolton is I think that actually might come back in the next set, so. Alright, so you hit me. What now? Like, Hatchet Bolton really took people by surprise as well, so. Alright, so he discarded Gust Wave of the Second Wind. Okay. Gonna grab Blackout Kick. Rising Knee Thrust. Okay. Jeez, what year is it? What year is it? It's pretty good. Alright, well. I mean, I feel like we just pitch the Glint, play the Valor, swing for 6, pump it to 7 is probably our best play. So, sure, we'll take 7. Like it's 2021 all over again. Reese, do you think the new cards work with the hatchets very well? Opponent took the Katsuhiro deck and upgraded it to 2024. Yeah, I mean he has the Gust of the Second Wind. He has Descendant, like Be Like Water, like it's interesting. Blackout Kick line. All right, so this is going to demand 2 cards, or he's going to put 3 cards in front of this, and I'm going to be sad. Okay, just put the whole thing there, sure. All right, we will play from a life lead. Oh no! We drew 4 reds. Oh no. Okay. Well, we're going to rely on our bolters, I think. So we'll go like this. And then we'll pitch the Valor. Going to rely on response, I think. Yeah, it is interesting to see what happens when Retrace the Past can be anything. I like that. I think this turn we're not actually pushing with the bolters. I think we just heal and grains with the stroke. Mm-hmm. In general, I would not block with this card. All right, let's just play this out, arsenal this, and play the Sigil. Do a little setup. God, we drew 4. We drew 4 reds again. Our deck hates us. Pitch 2 Fate for Scenes to swing for 5. Pretty good, guys. Seems just insane in general. Kind of nice synergy with hatchets. It's easy to pump into 5. Yeah. Maybe Cyclone Roundhouse is viable. Yeah, that's a good old one. All right, we're going to get to ensure what we draw. Sure, top is fine. The blue is good. All right, so we will blow bolters now. We will make a vigor. And we will spend all our resources. Maybe I should be running Flame Scale Furnace with how many reds I have my pitch then. All right, we'll just Arsenal to go again. Ooh, pretty card. Ah, we don't have go again, unfortunately. I think I'm actually going to pitch a Supremacy because it's not very useful when he's at 3. Go to 1. Make a vigor. Now he's going to die. Got +6 in our hand. Rip to the Katsu. Yep. The furnace burns all. Yeah. Whoa. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little tired these days. Been putting out a ton of videos. My computer has been like constantly rendering, basically. Yeah, there's the Retrace the Past. Break Tide. What? You guys remember who spoiled Brick Tide? If you guys in chat remember, you guys are OGs. Crazy deck. Red knee thrust is just good damage, so. Hurricane Technique. That was also a possible finisher there. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's play one more game. Where is my deck? Now he's gonna die. Yep. I mean, when you're that far ahead, that's just what's gonna happen. All right. Well, Victor got what? The new aura, I guess. Do I play a long game? I think I do. All right, so you guys are going to see the very slow style. We're going to run that. Yep. And then we're just going to run everything. I think even snag is good against Victor, so we'll run that. Fat deck 70. Here we go. Strap in for a long one, boys. Oh, look at this turn 0. Oh, sweet. Popping in to say GG and also big oof. Thanks for the game. Okay. We are going to lose a card from our deck, but whatever. Okay, so he has a Clash of Might, so very likely to block. He's going to hate us. 45 to 40. All right. Okay, so I want to play the CYB Arsenal to Puncture is my play line. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that works. Go this. So our pitch deck starts at the overpower. If he blocks with armor, I'll also puncture it for the courage token. Gotta hit the hay. Good night. All right, we'll see you later. Take care. All right, so he's not blocking. Sweet. No, I don't want bolt. I'll turn the bolters off, actually. It's going to be a while before we use them. All right. All right, we're at 49. Looking pretty. Mm-hmm. Okay, somewhat likely he has a D-React or a pummel. Unfortunately, we have a shunt, so we can't really do anything about it. Could block with these, sorry, these two, and then if he pummels, we'll pitch this and shunt. I think that's fine. Okay, sure. We could just play this nice 2-card hand then. Cycling the token here is quite nice. All right, provoke versus zealous belting, sure. Let's get the. Let's get the. Let's play the Alpha Blood. We're less likely to get the reprise bonus. I mean, we're less likely to attack 2 times into Victor. All right, so we make a Courage Token, good. All right, Tunic going to be on 3, so a blue plus Valor is a good hand. He plays Cast Homes, makes a bunch of Might, Zealous Belting. All right, we definitely want to block. He's not blocking much, so I don't think Provoke is very good. Gonna save our armor for something that really matters. That kind of matters. All right, same thing. We're just gonna cycle our Courage Token. If he keeps on letting this hit, this is extracting a good amount of value. I'm basically throwing 2-card 7s at him. All right, Trounce. Macho beats Valor. Pommel ties with Blade Flurry. Gonna redo that clash? Sure. Okay, that's fine. I'll just keep the puncture in arsenal. I think he currently thinks this is a sink below or favor scene. We have our tunic just in case we draw a blue shunt. Yep, there we go. Another cast homes, sure. All right, so he's played 2 of his cast homes. We just have to weather the storm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I really just want to block my whole hand. We could tunic shunt this, and then next turn poke with Dawnblade, count your blessings is decent. Or we could just full block and then poke him with Dawnblade, or just keep it. I'm going to play this out just in case there's a CNC coming. Okay, take 3. Well, that sucks. Are we going to fight over the disable? Probably not. Yeah, I don't care. All right, should I poke him with the Dawnblade? I think it's okay because we've already seen both our shunts. Can't protect our... Let's just... In case he has like a test of strength or a trounce or something, let's just hold back a second. All right, there's the final gold bean estate. Sure. So if he has a test of strength or trounce, that would have been even more powerful. Okay, sure. Okay, so this hand's really good now because we have a courage token. So this is actually playable. Arsenal this. I think we just take 11. Oh. Debilitate actually messes up Unsheathed. Okay, in that case... let's just block. So he's used all 3 cast homes in the first 5 turns. That's as high rolly as you get. But I think he's going to have some difficulty closing the game. He's probably on sink below if I had to guess, so we're going to have to figure that out. Okay, this hand sucks, so let's block. Is Snag just in for pummel? Well, it stops a lot of things. It stops E-Strike, it stops Rouse. Yeah. 11, go again. Okay. I think we just... this... Still have 3 supremacies, so we can block the supremacy. I think the attack racks are actually more valuable. Okay, cracking gold, sure. Tunic hammer, sure. I think just preserving a card in our deck is probably better. Okay, again, I'm not going to attack him. Let's just see what he has. This snack could be huge. Josh, Imperial Seal of Command in Syndra triggers awful flick knives. That is so huge. The next time you hit a hero, destroy all cards in their arsenal. Holy shit. Okay. Pretty good. Do I have to... How do I come back to this game? Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It looks like we're back. Oops. Okay. I think we're back. Okay. Okay, let me refresh this. Okay. The chat may not work until I refresh it. Let's see if I can refresh it. Okay, looks like the chat in the corner is not going to work, but I can still see you guys over here. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep, we're good. Okay, take 2. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, that's a spicy card. What is this? Not attack. Oh, he's going to put his gold beta state on the top. We can't allow that. Okay. Josh had just got here. Is Olympia broken yet? No. Sadly, no. Okay, there's the first sync below. Makes sense. Okay, one thing we do have to watch about is deck density. He still has 3 pummels as well, so we need to watch out for that. Top is fine on that one. We might start being more aggressive. Remembrance. Oh boy. I'm gonna put back 3 cast homes, I think. Yep, 3 cast homes back into the deck. All right, we're probably done defending now. So we know he's on sync below, basically. So with Remembrance, it's going to be very, very difficult. Remembrance is such a good card. I'm wondering why Victors don't play it. Like, if you know the game is going to go long, it's a good card. All right, this hand looks great to go on offense, so I think that's what we're going to do. Pitching a pummel, so we're going to need to watch the pitch deck carefully now. So we're going to see that in 10 turns, so turn 19. Or, yeah, turn 19 or turn 20. Okay. All right, we'll just fate this, then we'll play this hand out. We're looking for something that'll help us preserve our counter that doesn't help us preserve our counter. What's up, Mr. Blood? Nice to see you. Okay. Sink from hand. He might have another sink, which would be nice. Then we don't have to deal with that anymore. Oh, he has an Oasis. Okay, that changes quite a bit then. Okay. That's so good. Well, the snag is also going to be good. Oh, no, snag is not good against might. Sad. This might have been the incorrect pitch. I just want to keep snag for the next turn, just in case he tries to pummel me. Guy has a ton of might tokens this game, Jesus. These cards pair nicely together. I like that. No, 12. On hit, put a gold bean estate on top. I think we just play this hand, right? I think we just play this hand. I don't love this hand, though. You know what? I feel like denying him more gold bean estates is actually important. Let's go with this. We're good with this 2-card hand. Damn, couldn't bait him into pummeling us. That was an important call, I think. Not letting the contrabands hit. Because he's already remembered 3 golden estates, so. Yeah, snag doesn't work on mites, yeah. It does work on pummel. Okay, we're lower than him in deck count, so now we need to be very careful. So vanilla damage we're just going to be taking. And now we're just going to shove damage with our 1-cost attack reacts. Okay, just more vanilla damage. I think we're going to That's All You Got, move the CYB into the arsenal. And just play these and this. I think it's fine. It's just vanilla damage, who cares? Playing That's All You Got in Golden Sun is very thematic. If he doesn't respect this, we could blow boots here because we have 2 pumps to back this up and Tunic. CNC, sure. Okay, so let's go with Stroke, and maybe he'll play Oasis, and then we can get him with Jagged Edge. Top for Supremacy is... No, we're likely to get a counter, so we want to preserve. Okay, I think we... Sorry. If he doesn't block here, I think we arsenal the Jagged Edge. We don't use the Tunic. Okay, we have a good hand here. Golden Estate, sure. Number 6. 5, something like that. That's not good. That is very bad. Well, sorry, Jagged Edged. You're gone. I should have been paying closer attention. I think he had us. We revealed the CNC or something like that. That's okay. This looks scary. Can Tunic CYB Arsenal Sync if he blocks. There's another Golden Estate. We're going to get a quick and took for next turn. We'll take it. All right, that's all our CYBs. I have not been tracking the Victor's pitch stack very well. Like, not at all, basically. I've been, I don't know, kind of tired. Been playing with your Sabres Olympia build recently, but I've been struggling hard into Rune Blades. How can I improve that matchup? Which AB do you bring in? I bring in AB in the boots. The strongest victor in history versus the strongest victor of today. That's how you got blocking Golden Sun. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, we're running low on deck. I think we just have to take this. If we do have to block, I'll give him Unsheathed and Out for Blood. Or Unsheathed and Sink. Maybe that's all you got is Young Victor. That looks like Young Victor. Oh god, this thing again. Okay. This and this. And then if he's, yeah. I really need to keep track of his pummels. I haven't been doing that. I feel like there might be one here, though. So. Cool. All right, we're going to Arsenal the Snag then, because he still has 3 pummels left in his deck. So. All right, we got Quicken and 3 resources. Oops. No, that's wrong. That was wrong. Oops. We need the resource. My bad. He still has 1 sink. Could be in this hand. Okay. It is not. The snag, I think, is going to be huge. Especially if he keeps his whole hand. All right, here's 1 more golden anvil. 23 cards left in deck. We're really gonna have to not block anymore. Turns out, guys, visit the Gold Main Estate better than CYB. What 2-card hand are we keeping? None of these 2-card hands are good. Let's see how good Provoke is, guys. Oh, there's the pummel. All right, let's see if this card is any good. He needs to block with a card for this to be good. Sweet. Another card, please. Or discard it. This Victor having Remembrance was actually the key. That Remembrance was worth like 30 value. We're at our pitch deck. I think we're actually in trouble this game. It's Metamucil time. Time for that sweet fiber. What? I've been playing on Talyar for a couple months. One thing I learned is that there's a lot of rage quits and DCs. Well, I did DC, but that was because my internet was a potato, so. Still has 1 sink below in his deck. He's checking my graveyard right now. Not having red Iron Song response means it's hard for me to make efficient plays. I think the Victor has double Rouse turn stack, by the way. Yeah, I have not been paying attention. So thanks for the information. We're just gonna he preserved his pummels and all that. I think as soon as he saw I was running 70, he was like, okay. So think we just let this happen, right? Who cares? Or we could Tunic Shunt this, but then we don't have a good play. We're gonna have to swing, hope he blocks and glints it. If this is a sink below, we get pretty blown out. I think we have to take the value where we we have Gogan here. Never mind, we're good. Yeah, okay, well we'll just Tunic Shunt this. Pitching a Golden Stun and a Spinal Crush, or man. These last few days have taken a toll on me. Alright, so do we Warrior's Valor just for the pump? I don't think we do, because we need to play our Puncture. I could fake that I have all reds. Why don't we do that? Flash of Might. Okay, there's a pummel. Okay, we definitely need to be aware of that. Okay, so I think he's going to reset it. That means the pummel's going to go to the bottom. Nope. Okay, he's just letting it happen. Okay, sure. All right, so surprise. Does he have a sink blow? Maybe he does. I don't know. Still has one left. Where Jagged Edge would be pretty good, guys. Guardian late game. It's just one card 8. One deck. One card in their deck 8. All right. We got Valor. We got this. We got these. I mean, it's not the greatest. It might be conserve a little bit of health. Attack with these. Arsenal this is okay. It might be the better play. Yeah. Rely on Glint for go again. Looks like he wants to pummel me. Uh-oh. This is, guys, this is why you watch their pitch deck and you pay attention. Because I should know exactly what is coming and I'm just not doing it. I think he knows the position of all my snags. He might not go for it. Okay, he went for it. Sure. That's so risky to do that. Okay, I think he wins the game from here. His deck quality is just too high. Is that the last snag? I don't know. I mean, I have 3. There's one here. Sorry, I've only played one, I think. Yeah, I pitched one just now, so there's another one. Sweet. This hand's not good though. We don't have enough gas to win the game. Like Guardian is just gonna Guardian us. Like this Remembrance just was too much value. He played 6 cast homes this game. The old CNC pummel. That is true. They did E-Strike a few times, so it is, yeah, it is a little murky what is underneath. That's why we pitch our Glint with our Jagged Edge boys. That was a pro gamer move there. Just give me 2 cards. Move on with life, Victor. Where's his third sink? Is this guy on 2 pommels, 2 oasis, 2 sink just to fuck with me? Guess they wouldn't do that if they were watching what I was having. Yeah. Oh, they did. They wanted to tunic golden, but they. Okay. Sure. All right. This is what we call accidentally pitch stacking correctly. Or maybe I just do it naturally. I don't know. I'm going to say it's on purpose, guys. So if he has a sink below here, I'm going to be extremely sad. He does not. What? What? Well, guys. Hmm. Do I still have a shunt? I have 2 shunts in my deck. I think I played both. I played both of them already. Ew. Bad Golden Sun. Hit and run's useless because yeah, literally he's at 1. I think I still lose. I'm down on cards. I have an overpower though, so maybe. His Miller Grindstone is not going to do anything. This is not what he's supposed to be doing. Okay. I don't even want to arsenal this. I just want to have these 4 cards. I have an overpower. So whatever. You Miller me, it doesn't do anything. I just tunic. I don't even have to tunic. I can just swing. Pitching the snag. Do I play the Valor is the question. No, I don't. It comes in for a breakpoint. Maybe I do. Okay, dig. Obviously, I don't care. I mean, he has to overblock or he dies, right? Am I supposed to Valor here? I don't think I'm supposed to Valor here. I'm supposed to say... Oh, I actually have plus 5 block because I have Tunic. I can overpower and out for blood. So he has to block 8 or he just dies. And I say, sure. So now he gets to attack me again. I don't care. I go to 1. And now he has to block again. This guy threw. I did pitch stack 2 very good hands, but I think this guy kind of threw. I don't know. Maybe Metal can tell us, because I think he was paying more attention. Okay, now you just die. Like, what are you doing? All right, good game. And that's how you beat 50 cast homes. All right, good game, good game, good game. Well, OP saving gold for next game. Yeah, I don't know. He was ever since he blocked with his last cast homes, he definitely should have broke gold to accelerate faster. But yeah, okay, we barely get there. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, good game, good game. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Thanks for watching tonight's stream. Sorry about that little disconnect there in the middle. But yeah, I'll be putting out a couple more videos on the impact of insert majestic, and yeah, we'll be able to brew fully next week, because we're gonna have all the cards this weekend, because this weekend is calling Prague, so that should be very, very interesting. Yeah. If you guys haven't watched the impact of the Kabuto video, go watch that. That has all my thoughts on that helmet condensed in a nice, succinct package. Yeah. Well, I guess this is where we're gonna end it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Josh Lau with the Card Guys. Have a good day. Take care.